March last year, and I joined the first round of a public speaking competition. Now, I've always loved public speaking. I've always loved doing it and basically just forcing people to have to listen to me. But I haven't done it in a long time. I hadn't done it in 4 or 5 years, so this was my fresh debut back into the sport. I went through the first round, no problems. And I started getting a little bit of coaching practice from one of the members. Now, basically, she taught me everything I know about public speaking. Everything I do here right now, she taught me. And one of those is something I will never forget. It is quite simply putting you on the stage. And I've tried to do that since, but that's just one of the things I learned. When I went through the rest of the competition, I eventually lost. And I was gutted, to be honest. Completely gutted. Because I had made this mission, this public speaking competition, my purpose. And when you lose something that you've equivalated to your purpose, that's a recipe for disaster, right? Let's be honest. But something strange happened during that process, right before I lost and right between when I started. Everything seemed different. I could only focus on the actual speaking. I couldn't focus on anything else no matter how hard I tried. Schoolwork became obsolete. All of these addictions I've had, all of these negative thoughts about anxiety, about porn, we all know that one, they all either didn't exist or revolved solely around what I was doing. And that is public speaking. And it's something I've learned since then, that once you have a clear purpose, a clear goal, everything else that goes against it in either direction disappears, doesn't exist. And it's one of the best parts about being a human being is this brain power to just fully focus in on that one purpose. Now, I still lost. And this is not some heroic story where I did it again and I won, I did it again and I lost again. But I found a new purpose. I found something different that motivates me every day. And this is something that isn't determined on competition. It isn't determined on success or failure. It's determined solely on if I do it or not. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is sitting down and recording right here. Well and truly, public speaking has changed my life. And it changed me to do this right now. So if you want to be more confident, if you want to just simply be confident, all you have to do is, no matter how hard or how easy this sounds, is find your purpose. Find something that you wake up each morning and you just want to do it for the rest of your day. And you don't want to do anything else. No matter how important it was to you, that's the only thing you want to do. For me, it's sitting here and recording now. It used to be public speaking, but once I lost that, I realized that it wasn't public speaking I loved. It was sitting down and talking. It was public speaking, but not the sport. If that makes any sense, I hope it does. I'm not sure how to explain this really weird thought train, but once I found my purpose, all of those bad things I had became insignificant. They became second-hold to me. Of course, when you lose your purpose, you'll pick up all of those things so much easier. So that's why you need to stay with your purpose. You need to find it and keep it. So once you find your purpose, whatever it is, you will genuinely be more confident. It is so simple. That's all you have to do, is just find what motivates you each morning and do that each and every day. If you can't find something that's pushing you forward as a motivator, I would truly recommend you reach out to Christ. Now, I do this every video. I say this openly every video. I am Christian. And I fully recommend faith with him, because if you don't know what to do with your life, that's okay. He literally has a plan for all of us. And his plan is always the best for us. So I advise truly, if you don't know what to do, if you're lost, even if you have a way but you're not sure how to do it, reach out to Christ and every door opens. All the doors you don't need will be shut, and it may feel like you're being locked into a box. But there's always another door, and that door is the door to Christ, and he opens every one you will ever need. I talked a lot about doors, and I hope you actually got something out of this. This is shorter than what I normally do, but needed to be said. Alright, brother. I'm hoping that you can realize this, and that you can finally be more confident. It's not an easy thing, but it's a road that once you do it, everything is better. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.